Hey guys, welcome back for another video. What we're going to do today is we're going to be going over all of our Major League Baseball games we have coming up for Friday, July 25th. The month of July is almost over. This season has been flying by. We have a bunch of brand new series kicking off today. There's 15 games in total for us to break down. We're going to look at the matchups, look at the pitching, look at the hitting, try to predict the outcome for every single game, who's going to win, who's going to lose, what the final scores might be, and we'll also be taking an in-depth look at our best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. There's no reason to wait, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. We're going over every game, every day this entire season. Make sure to also drop a comment. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? What are your favorite predictions today? Make sure to let me know down in the comment section, and I will make sure that I respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, make sure to look at the pinned comment down below. There is 3 tiers in total. If you sign up, guys, just click on that link, and it would definitely be much appreciated. And also, don't forget, the month of August is almost here. With August comes college football. With college football comes NFL football. We also go over every football game once the football season starts. We break the matchups down. We do our predictions. We do our best bets for every single game. So if you're a sports fan, football fan, baseball fan, doesn't matter. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And let's not waste any more time. Let's start looking at these games. Our very first game today is going to be at 4:10 p.m. on MLB Network. We're going to have the 48-53 Miami Marlins. This team has been really hot the last 3 to 4 weeks. Slightly, they are closing in on being all the way back to 500. They were like 15 games under 500. They've been clawing their way back. Props to them. They'll be playing the 61-41 Milwaukee Brewers. As hot as the Marlins are, the Brewers are probably the hottest team in baseball right now. They can do a little bit of everything. They have no weaknesses on this team. A complete batting order, complete pitching, starting rotation, bullpen. Right now, the Brewers 73.5% chance to win this game. They are now first place in the NL Central, passing the Cubs. Props to them. And Miami third place in the NL East. They have a 26.5% chance to win this game. The Brewers are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. Miami plus 195. Milwaukee minus 235. The Marlins are averaging 4.3 runs a game, hitting 253, 92 home runs, 76 steals, 4.48 runs a game. Last month, that was in the 5s. You see how much this team has improved. The Brewers 4.8 runs a game, 250 average, 96 home runs, 117 steals. It's number 2 in baseball, giving up 3.59 runs a game. Elite pitching right now, top 5 overall pitching in the majors. Cal Quantrill on the mound for the Marlins, 3-8 record, 5.24 ERA, 87.2 innings, 70 strikeouts, and Freddie Peralta on the mound for the Brewers, back-to-back 200 strikeout seasons. He's one of their foundational pitchers, one of the guys that they can rely on. 12-4 record, 2.85 ERA, 116.2 innings, 122 strikeouts. Give me the Brewers to win this game. To cover the spread, I'll go with the over. In our second game at 6:40 p.m., the 50-53 Arizona Diamondbacks. Not the best series this past week. They need to get things back on track. One of the best all-around offenses in baseball. Pitching does leave a lot of question marks, but they can outslug anyone. They'll be on the road here versus the 42-61 Pittsburgh Pirates. One of the worst offenses in baseball, actually statistically, bottom 3 overall, but they have a top 7 starting rotation. Just give these guys some run support for the love of God. Right now, the Pirates 37% chance to win this game. The Diamondbacks a 63% chance. Arizona 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. The Diamondbacks are minus 125. The Pirates right now plus 105. This Diamondbacks offense, don't forget, they just traded Naylor. That is a massive loss there. He was hitting 292, 11 home runs. He's gone. He was a great hitter, but still a very complete line of 5.1 runs a game. 253 average, 147 home runs. That's top 5 in baseball. 71 steals, giving up 4.57 runs a game. The Pirates 3.4 runs a game. 232 average, 68 home runs, 84 steals, 3.84 runs a game. On the mound for the Diamondbacks, they don't have the best overall pitching, but Reed Nelson having a good season so far. 6-2 record, 3.52 ERA, 84.1 innings, 69 strikeouts, only 9 home runs, giving up solid numbers. Mike Burrows going for the Pirates, 1-3 record, 4.7 ERA, 46 innings, 48 strikeouts. I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks even after the trade news. They get back in the win column. They win this one. They cover the spread. I'll go with the under this game. And this is actually a pretty interesting matchup. This is one of my most fun matchups of the day on Apple TV at 7:05 p.m. The 58-44 Philadelphia Phillies coming off of a bad series. They lost that first place spot to the Mets, but they're second place in the NL East. Still a very good team. They'll be on the road here versus the 56-46 New York Yankees, second place in the AL East. Both of these teams, very talented lineups, very good pitching staff. The Yankees, 61.5% chance to win this game. The Phillies, a 38.5% chance. New York is 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. The Phillies are plus 135. The Yankees are minus 160. Even though the fans are heavily favoring New York, Guys, I honestly think this game is a lot closer to a 50-50 matchup than the fans think. Right now, the Phillies 4.6 runs a game, one of the best overall lineups in baseball. Veteran team, they lead baseball in walks. They have a great on-base percentage. They're hitting 254, 115 home runs, 89 steals, 3.71 runs a game. When they get fully healthy, they have an extremely deep starting pitching. The Yankees 5.2 runs a game, obviously led by Aaron Judge, 37 home runs, 345 average, 84 RBIs right now. 254 team average, 163 home runs. That does lead the majors. They are in first place. 64 steals, giving up 3.89 runs a game. One thing to remember about New York, their starting rotation has been completely decimated by injuries, but still overall, they continue to find ways to win games. On the mound right now for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker, 3-5 record, 3.75 rate. He's pitched with the Mets before, very familiar with the East Coast. 62.1 innings, 53 strikeouts. Will Warren, the young guy going for the Yankees, 6-5 record, 4.91 ERA. He's a strikeout pitcher. 99 innings, 117 strikeouts, 47 walks. That's a walk every other inning. I can honestly see this one going either way. I'm going to go with the upset. It's a little bit of a stretch here. I know it, but I'm going to go with the Phillies pulling off the win here. Give me the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the over. And how about this next team at 7:05 p.m., the 26-76 Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have shown some life, guys. They are alive. They're still the worst team in baseball. It's not even close. They're on pace for about 130 losses, but give this team some respect. They've won some games. They have some momentum right now. They'll be playing the 45-57 Baltimore Orioles. Younger squad, a lot of power here. Questionable pitching. Actually, questionable pitching for both of these teams. Right now, the Orioles 67.5% chance to win this game. The Rockies a 32.5. Baltimore 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. The Rockies right now plus 180. The Orioles minus 215. Heavy favorites. Colorado starting to score some more runs. They're still bottom 5 in baseball, but there is life there. There is momentum. 3.6 runs a game, 235 average, 99 home runs. They have no power issues. It's just a lot of those home runs are solo home runs. 55 steals, 5.5 runs a game. Pretty sure that's dead last in baseball. And right now, Baltimore 4.1 runs a game, 238 average, 118 home runs, solid power, 73 steals, 4.98 runs a game. With these questionable starting rotations and bullpen, really, honestly, anything can happen in these games because once you get into the bullpen, the game gets even shakier. Kyle Freeland going for the Rockies, 2-10 record, 2-10 with a 5.19 ERA, 95.1 innings, 70 strikeouts. He's given up 121 hits in 95 innings. He's just loading up the bases here. Dean Kremer going for the Orioles, 8-7 record, 4.06 ERA. Actually, pretty respectable numbers. 115.1 innings, 94 strikeouts. I'm going to go with the Orioles winning this one, covering the spread, and I'll go with the over. Now, this next game is an extremely interesting one. Two first-place divisional teams, 7:10 p.m. The 61-42 Toronto Blue Jays, first place in the AL East versus the 60-44 Detroit Tigers, first place in the AL Central. Two first-place teams battling it out. The Toronto Blue Jays, one of the hottest teams in baseball the last 2 months. That offense has really come to life. Detroit looking sloppy the last 2 weeks, but overall, this has been one of the most consistent teams this season. Some people thought they were the best team in baseball just last week. Don't jump overboard now and panic. This team's going to rebound. They'll be just fine. Right now, the Tigers, 51.2% chance to win this game. The Blue Jays, a 48.8% chance. Toronto, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. Right now, Toronto, minus 115. Detroit, minus 105. Again, you can make a very strong case for either one of these squads to walk away with the win. This Blue Jays offense, 4.6 runs a game, 261 average. That is one of the best overall team batting averages in the major leagues. 106 home runs, 52 steals, 4.09 runs a game. The Tigers, yes, the bats haven't been swinging the last 2 weeks, but overall they've been consistent this season. 4.8 runs a game, 248 average, 127 home runs, 43 steals, 3.72 runs a game. They don't just have a good rotation, they also have the bullpen in the later innings to back it up. On the mound right now for Detroit, they have Kiter Montero, 4-2 record, 4.28 ERA, 69.1 innings, 50 strikeouts. And then he's going up against Jose Berrios, one of the most consistent pitchers here for the Blue Jays. He's the guy they want here starting out the series. 6-4 record, 3.87 ERA, 121 innings, 102 strikeouts. He has given up 42 walks, but this pitching matchup makes this game very competitive here because I can see the Blue Jays taking the win here versus a very good Tigers team. Both of these teams talented. I'm going to go with the Tigers winning game one, though. Give me that plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And it's 7:10 p.m. The 60-43 Los Angeles Dodgers here. First place in the NL West versus the 55-49 Boston Red Sox. Do not forget for Boston, they are very difficult to beat at home. Fenway Park. Right now, the Red Sox, they are third place in the AL East, and this offense has been raking it in the last few weeks, and they're pitching a lot better. They have a 56.3% chance to win this game. The Dodgers on the road here, 43.7. The Dodgers could really use this win. They've been slotting the last couple weeks. So many injuries to their pitching staff. 15 to 20 pitchers on the DL. It's hard to win games like that. Right now, the Dodgers 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. LA minus 120. Boston right now is even. This Dodgers offense, very good offense, 5.3 runs a game. 254 average, 157 home runs. That's a top 3 overall home run hitting team, 60 steals, giving up 4.28 runs a game. The Red Sox, they can practically match you blow for blow here with their lineup, 4.9 runs a game, 252 average, 129 home runs, solid power, 87 steals, solid speed, giving up 3.79 runs a game. Going for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan, 101 record, 4.41 ERA. Very small sample size, though, 16.1 innings, 16 strikeouts. He gets to face the Red Sox in Fenway Park. That is a massive deal here for our young pitcher. Brian Bello right now on the mound for Boston, 6-4 record, 3.23 ERA, 97.2 innings, 74 strikeouts, but he's going up against this vaunted Dodgers lineup. I'm going to go with the Red Sox taking this one at home. Give me the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the over. 7:10 p.m., the 53-50 Tampa Bay Rays. This team was so hot coming into the month of June, and then the wheels fell off. They got to get back on track. They got to regain that momentum. They're going up against the 53-50 Cincinnati Reds. They've been hovering around 500 the entire season. One thing about Cincinnati, they are at least extremely consistent with the product they put on the field every day. Right now, the Reds, third place in the NL Central. They have a 49.4% chance to win this game. The Rays are a 50.6%. That is as close to a 50-50 game as it gets. It is practically a pick-em. Right now, Tampa Bay, 1.5 favorites on the road, 9.5 over under. Tampa Bay, minus 115. Cincinnati, minus 105. Vegas sees a very close game here. The Rays are averaging 4.7 runs a game, hitting 258, 113 home runs, giving up 3.85 runs a game. And for the Reds, 4.6 runs a game, 246 average, 107 home runs, 75 steals, and 3.91 runs a game. Cincinnati again, the Rays also. The Rays right now, number 1 overall in steals as a team. Extremely aggressive ball club. They get on base, they steal bases, they make sure the runners get in scoring position. Looking at the pitching matchup today, Zach Littell on the mound for the Rays, 8-7 record, 3.53 ERA, 122.1 innings, 83 strikeouts, 24 home runs. He is extremely susceptible to the home runs. Nick Martinez going for Cincinnati, 8-9 record, 4.73 ERA, 116 innings, 81 strikeouts. He's given up 15 home runs, but so that's a lot less than Zach Littell's 24. But I'm going to go with the Rays on the road here to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the under. 7:15 p.m., we have the 55-48 San Diego Padres visiting the 53-51 Cardinals. These are two veteran, experienced teams. Right now, San Diego is second place in the NL West. St. Louis, fourth place in the NL Central. Having a last rough month. Right now, the Padres, 54.1% chance to win this game. The Cardinals, a 45.9% chance to win. Padres are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. San Diego, minus 135. St. Louis, plus 115. The thing about the Padres, they have good pitching, starting pitching good, bullpen check, that's good. It is the lineup. They got to recapture that momentum they had back in the month of April. They got to get Tatis Jr., they got to get Machado. They have to get both of those bats on track. Where they go, the production goes with them. They're averaging 4 runs a game, 245 average, 86 home runs, 70 steals, 3.58 runs a game. Top 5 overall pitching staff. They just have to work on that lineup. And right now, the Cardinals, 4.5 runs a game, 252 average, 100 home runs, 57 steals, 4.22 runs a game. This is a veteran team. They know how to win games. Right now, for the Cardinals, Miles Mikolas on the mound, 5-7 record, 5.2 ERA, 97 innings, 69 strikeouts, 17 home runs given up. Nick Pivetta, what a season this guy's having. A 10-2 record. Whenever he pitches, everything just seems to come together for San Diego. 2.81 ERA, 115.1 innings, 127 strikeouts. Solid numbers overall. Keeping the bases clean, keeping the walks down. Give me the Padres to win this one to cover the spread. I'm going to go low scoring. Give me the under again. 7:40 p.m. How about a crosstown rivalry? Chicago versus Chicago at 7:40 p.m. The 60-42 Chicago Cubs, they've been dethroned from number 1. They're now number 2 in the NL Central, but still, obviously, an extremely good team. They'll be playing the 37-66 Chicago White Sox, 5th place in the NL Central. Do not underestimate the White Sox here. They're known to upset teams, even though they don't have the best record. A lot of very close 1-2 run losses. They are always in these games. Right now, the Cubs, a 65.4% chance to win this game. The White Sox, a 34.6% chance to win. Chicago Cubs, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. The Cubs, minus 185. The White Sox, plus 155. I got to be careful not to say just Chicago, because obviously this is 2 Chicago teams. The Cubs are averaging 5.3 runs a game, 256 average. The offense this team has is amazing. They can do everything. 5.3 runs a game, that's top 5. 256 average, that's top 7. 152 home runs, that is number 2 in baseball. 118 steals, that is number 2 in baseball. A 3.86 ERA, that's top 10 in baseball. They can beat you so many ways. The White Sox, 3.7 runs a game. 224 average, 85 home runs, 66 steals. You got 4.07 runs a game. But the White Sox are a very scrappy, very competitive, underappreciated team. Adrian Hauser on the mound for Chicago. This guy was cut last year. Shows up with the White Sox. He was hurt, banged up, missed the first month. What a season he's having, though. 5-2 record, 1.89 ERA, 62 innings, 44 strikeouts, only 2 home runs given up in 62 innings. Solid control. And then you have Amanga on the mound for the Cubs. 7-3 record, a 2.4 ERA, 75 innings, 53 strikeouts. I'm going to go with Amanga. I'm going to go with the Cubs. They need this win here. They need to get things back on track. The Cubs win this one. They cover the spread. I'll go with the under here, a lower scoring game. MLB Network at 8:05 p.m. The 44-57 Atlanta Braves. If anyone can make sense of what's going on with the Braves this season, by all means, let me know. They've been up, they've been down, they've been sideways. Nothing makes sense. On paper, really good team. On the field, not so much. They'll be playing the 53-50 Texas Rangers. The Rangers have a lot of steam right now. They're back over 500. The bats are finally, for the first time this season, they're finally giving these pitchers some production. They have the number 1 pitching team in baseball, and it's not even close. This is an elite playoff caliber pitching staff. Texas, third place in the AL West. They have a 68.5% chance to win this game. Atlanta, a 31.5%. The Rangers are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. The Braves plus 145. The Rangers minus 175. Right now, the Braves are averaging 4.1 runs a game, hitting 243, 110 home runs, 47 steals, and 4.05 runs a game. All these numbers going in the wrong direction. The Rangers up to 4 runs a game, 230 average, 110 home runs, 95 steals, giving up 3.16 runs a game. Like I just said, that is number 1 in baseball, and it is not even close. On the mound for the Braves, Joey Wentz, 2-1 record, 5.71 ERA, 41 innings, 36 strikeouts. Nathan Eovaldi back from injuries a couple starts ago. Look at these numbers. A 1.58 ERA, 7-3 record, 91 innings, 94 strikeouts. Only 5 home runs given up in 91 innings. And he now has some bats to back him up with some run support. Give me Texas to win this one to cover the spread. I'll go with the over. And at 8:10 p.m., we have the AL West versus AL West matchup. We have the 43-62 Athletics. A lot of power here. Awful pitching, but they can hit some home runs. They'll be playing the 60-43 Houston Astros, first place in the AL West. The Astros veteran experienced team. Right now, Houston a 66.8% chance to win this game. The Athletics a 33.2% chance. The Astros 1.5 run favorites. 7.5 over under. The A's plus 104. The Astros right now minus 124. This A's offense 4.2 runs a game. 248 average, 134 home runs. That's top 10 in baseball. A lot of power. If you don't have your best control, they can outslug you. 57 steals, 5.23 runs a game. Bottom 4 overall pitching staff. The Astros 4.4 runs a game. 259 average, 0 issues getting runners on base. 115 home runs, 54 steals. What is one thing that you know always goes along with Houston? That is elite starting rotation. Only giving up 3.59 runs a game. For the Athletics, Jeffrey Springs on the mound. Some are saying that he might be trade bait right now. 8-7 record, 4.18 ERA, 114 innings, 90 strikeouts. He has given up 19 home runs. Ryan Gusto going for the Astros. 6-3 record, 4.46 ERA. Not the best numbers for an Astros starting pitcher. 76.2 innings, 77 strikeouts. But also don't forget Houston, the number 1 bullpen in baseball. If he doesn't have his best stuff, they'll take him out. They will give the game over to that bullpen, and they will close the game out. Give me the Astros winning this one, covering the spread. I'll go with the over. And another very close game on Apple TV at 8:10 p.m. The 51-51 Cleveland Guardians actually playing really good baseball the last couple weeks. They were well under 500, fought their way all the way back to 500. Maybe the bats have finally woken up. Pitching has been there every week. It has been the bats holding them back. They're second place in the AL Central. They still got a shot. They'll be playing the 50-53 Kansas City Royals. One of the worst offenses you will see this season, but also one of the best starting rotations. A top 4 overall pitching staff. Give these guys some run support. KC, 51.7% chance to win this game. The Guardians, a 48.3% chance. The Guardians here, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. Cleveland is even. Kansas City, minus 120. Right now, the Guardians, 3.9 runs a game, 224 average, 108 home runs, 82 steals, and 3.92 runs a game. KC, 3.5 runs a game. 245 average, 85 home runs, 76 steals, and 3.5 runs a game. That is a crazy number for this rotation. You got to help these pitchers out. They really carry this team. Now you got to help them out and give them a hand. Gavin Williams going for Cleveland, 6-4 record, 3.54 rate. Great numbers so far this season. 104.1 innings, 106 strikeouts, solid numbers. Michael Wacha going for KC. This guy's always reliable. He's had a long career, usually about a 3.5 to 3.8 ERA every single season. Week in and week out, he gives you the same product. 4.9 record this season, 3.62 ERA. The run support so bad, he has 4 wins with a 3.62 ERA. That is awful right now. 112 innings, 85 strikeouts. I'm feeling lucky for him. I'm going to go with KC pulling off the upset. Give me the +1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And on MLB Network at 8:10 p.m., the 41-61 Washington Nationals. Yes, they don't have the best record. Yes, they're a younger team. Yes, they have an interim coach, but they're actually a very competitive team. Even though they lose their games, they keep them close. They'll be playing the 49-53 Minnesota Twins. They got back to 500, fell off this last series, but they still have a shot here. A lot of talent here. Do not sell everything yet. You still got a shot. Right now, the Twins, 48% chance to win this game. Washington, a 52% chance. Right now, the Twins, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. Minnesota, -135. Washington, +115. The Nationals right now, 4.3 runs a game. Very balanced offense, though. 245 average, 99 home runs, 86 steals. Very balanced, giving up 5.2 runs a game. That's the issue for the Nationals is they just have awful pitching. The starting rotation stinks. The bullpen stinks, so they just got to outscore you. And right now, the Twins, 4.3 runs a game, 241 average, 121 home runs, solid power. 53 steals and a 4.17 runs a game. Zebby Matthews on the mound right now for Minnesota, 1-2 record, a 6.26 ERA. That's not the most comforting number, but it's a very small sample size. 23 innings, 31 strikeouts, 3 home runs given up. Mackenzie Gore, this guy is a really good pitcher. It's just whenever he pitches, all of a sudden the bats go quiet for Washington. 4.9 record, a 3.59 ERA. If he is leaving with the lead, the bullpen just gives it up, so it really doesn't matter. 112.2 innings, 140 strikeouts. That's the numbers that I want to see. I'm going to go with the Nationals winning game 1 here. Give me that +1.5, and I'm going to go with the over. And how about this matchup? 9:38 p.m., our second to last game, the 54-48 Seattle Mariners. This team has been on fire the last couple of weeks. They were under 500. Now they're trying to close in on the Astros as much as possible. They'll be playing the 49-53 Angels. The Angels right now 4th place in the AL West. The Mariners 2nd place in the AL West. It's division on division foe. The Mariners 54.4% chance to win this game. The Angels a 45.6%. Seattle right now 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. The Mariners are -135. The Angels +115. Do not underestimate LA. They have a lot of power here. Top 5 total in home runs. They can outslug you. If you don't have your best control, they will make you pay for it. The Mariners, though, very balanced on offense, and they have a pretty good pitching staff. 4.6 runs a game, 248 average, 139 home runs. So they could practically match the Angels home run for home run. 91 steals, going to have 3.93 runs a game. The Angels here, 4.4 runs a game, 235 average, 149 home runs, a lot of homers. 46 steals, going to have 4.67 runs a game, but pitching much better as of late. Jose Soriano going for LA, 7-7 record. 3.83 ERA. This team is not the best pitching team. That is not his fault. He's had solid numbers. 120 innings, 103 strikeouts. How about only 5 home runs in 120 innings? That is elite control, keeping the ball in the ballpark. Brian Wu going right now for Seattle, 8-5 record, 2.91 ERA, 120 innings, 115 strikeouts. This is an interesting game here. The Mariners have the very slight edge in a couple categories. Do not underestimate Soriano. Do not underestimate the Angels. I'm going to go with Seattle winning this one, but I think it's very, very close. Seattle wins, but they win by 1. So I'll go with that +1.5, and I'm going to go with the over. I hate calling this next game at 10:15 p.m., our final game. The 59-44 New York Mets visiting the 54-49 San Francisco Giants. This is 2 teams that can pitch, 2 teams with not the best offenses. Right now, San Francisco Giants 3rd place in the NL West. The Mets, they have reclaimed the 1st place spot in the NL East. You never know what you're getting with the New York Mets, though. Are their bats going to show up? Will Juan Soto stay hot? Will their pitching look great? Will their pitching look awful? They go up and down. They're all over the place. But still, they're 1st place in the NL East, so props to them. New York a 42.7% chance to win. The Giants 1.5 run favorites, 7.5 over under, very low here. New York +120, the Giants -145. The Mets 4.4 runs a game, 242 average, 130 home runs, solid power, 81 steals, solid speed, a game of 3.57 runs a game. They got some reinforcements. They got some of their starters back. Bullpen still a little banged up, especially when it comes to left-handers. But overall, they kind of turned a corner this past series. The Giants 4.2 runs a game, 233 average. They're not known for their offense. They're known for their pitching. 98 home runs, 46 steals, got 3.6 runs a game. Both these teams top 6 overall pitching staffs. Clay Holmes going for the Mets, 8-5 record, 3.48 ERA, 108.2 innings, 86 strikeouts. Logan Webb for the Giants, 9-7 record, 3.08 ERA, 131.2 innings, 140 strikeouts. This is a crazy game here because I could see either team winning this, and it's practically split with the fans. I hate going against Logan Webb, guys. I'm going to go with the Mets and Clay Holmes keeping his pitch count low, at least giving them 6 innings here. The Mets win it. I'll go with the +1.5, and I'm going to go with the under still. Very low-scoring game. Guys, that's our predictions, our picks, our bets for all of our baseball games coming up Friday, July 25th. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, by all means, drop them below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? What are your predictions today? Make sure to let us know, and I will respond to every single one of them. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, we have the 3 tiers. Look down at the pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there. And, of course, as always, guys, thank you for watching. No matter what you do today, make sure to get a bunch of sources, combine them together, see what makes the most sense for you, and good luck to everyone.